Hi there. Before we get started, I've got a wee prezi for you. Exciting! If you'd like to feel a little bit more calm throughout your day, I've created this guided mindful audio. It's under 8 minutes long. It's got a wee bit of breathing, a wee bit of mindfulness, and a wee bit of gentle movement as well. And you can use it wherever, whenever. It really has been created to help support you throughout your day. Grab it using the link that's in the description below. It is my gift to you to help you feel a wee bit more grounded and mindful off the mat, because that's really where it counts. You're welcome. Enjoy the practice today. Take care. Okay, all right, we'll do our standing postures for today, the main part. So getting comfortable through our standing posture, feet, legs, pelvis, spine, chest, shoulders, face, nice and comfortable in this posture. We'll take an inhale and circle the hands up overhead. Look up to the sky if you want to stretch the neck. If not, you can look forward. Okay, the options here to take a little back bend, or if it feels nicer, you can maybe want to stretch your sides and stretch from side to side, or all three. And then we'll exhale. Next exhale takes you to a forward fold. You can bend the knees here. We're hinging at the hips and bending the knees to allow a little bit more movement there. Inhale, take a halfway lift, straighten the legs. Hands can be on the floor, shins or thighs, and open the chest here. Exhale, forward fold. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Third one. Good. Lovely. Keeping that abdominal area engaged. Exhale, forward fold. And we're going to inhale the hands up overhead as we bring the torso back up, flowing the arms up, hands together up at the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart center. Bring the weight onto your left foot and step the right foot back, but open a bit so we're in a high lunge. Okay, and once again, so we're not in a warrior one yet. We're going to come there. We're going to just stay in a high lunge for now. So the hips are both facing forward and the back heels up. Find that midpoint of your posture nice and strong. And we'll inhale the hands up overhead. And we're going to do those swings with the arms again. So this will be a wee bit more challenging because we're in a standing posture with our balance. So be fully aware of the movements. Our inhales are up. Exhale, coming down. Good. And then we'll bring the hands, both hands up overhead. Now a little bit of a challenge here. We're going to bring one hand forward, one hand back. And we're doing some circles here. Working on hand-to-eye coordination. One hand forward and one hand back. Let's get some nice movement through the spine. Next time we're at the top, we're going to change the opposite direction. One more. And the hands stay at the top. Beautiful. We're coming into a warrior one position here. So the foot's going to come flat and the toes at an angle, a slight angle coming forward there. Nice bend in the front knee. If you want to take a deeper stance, get that back foot going back. Hips are facing the front and the hands are up overhead. Taking 3 big breaths here. Push into both feet. Feel the weight of the hips like sinking down. Feel nice and grounded through the lower part of the body. The upper part of the body, feeling nice and light and up and open. Breathe in. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your thighs and strengthen. Lovely. We're going to open to our warrior two. Open the back foot and the stance stays, the front leg stays the same. Hips are now open in here. Left hips rotating to the left side, the right hips rotating kind of backwards there. Hands are at shoulder height. We're looking over the front hand. Okay, push into the outside of the back foot. Good. Strong, squeeze your thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Strong through your core. Strong through the arms. If I come and hit your arm, is it going to fall down or are they going to stay there because you're really engaged? Feel it through the whole body. Good. Another breath here. And then we move to our peaceful warrior. Back hand comes down to back thigh or leg. Flip the hands to face the sky, the palm. Inhale up and exhale over. The legs don't move. Stay where you are. If you're pushing weight in that back leg, bring your hand up to your hip, or your hand can come all the way around to the opposite hip here. Both feet engaged. Both legs engaged. Strengthen your core, your legs, stretching through the left side. Beautiful. Bringing it back up to an upright position. And then the hands are going to come down to the floor. Lift up the back heel and close that hip there. Take a wee stretch, a wee moment in this lunge. Just feel nice for the hips there. Okay, let's step that left foot back, take a breath, and we do 3 yogi push-ups. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and then come all the way down to the floor. We'll do our cobras again and see if you want to go a little bit further this time. So using the body, the core, the back, and then use the hands to lift up, but maintain that engagement. 3. Just connect your feet a bit more, Miles, there with the ground. Yeah, so avoid like lifting up. We're going to do that one next. But with Cobra, keep your feet on the ground. Okay, 3 of those. Good, good, good. Coming back down after your 3rd one, bring your arms forward, elbows to the side, hand on top of the other, forehead on top of the hand. And here you can just move the lower back a wee bit there, the hips from side to side. Yeah. 4. Then we'll move into, well, a little bit more strengthening for the back here. We're coming into a locust pose, so the arms are going to come by your side, okay, by your hands or by your hips. So let's think about what we were doing there. The kind of cobra in that way was preparation for this. So think about that cobra where we're squeezing the glutes, connect with your feet and lift up the chest forward, lift the arms up and push the hands backwards. Now only if your back feels good would we lift the feet up. If there's any pinching in the lower back, take it down a bit, take it down a bit. It should not be painful. And we're going to come back down. Inhale, lift up and open. Try to avoid the feet from splaying. We want to think about squeezing a block with your feet, and exhale, coming back down. A few more. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time we're going to hold for 3. Inhale. And we know that when I say 3, I mean like 33 or 3 big deep yogi breaths. Hold in, squeeze, like think about squeezing a block. You can put a block between the thighs and squeeze it to really strengthen the glutes and the legs, and release. Oi, 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 oi. Bring the arms forward, elbows wide, and rest the hand. You can bring one cheek to the hands there, and take a wee and wiggle if it feels nice. Beautiful. All right, let's bring the hands under the shoulders. Shoulders are rolled back. Engage your core as we lift the chest up, hips up. And we're going to come straight into our downward dog. If you feel you need a wee child's pose here, you can absolutely do that. Listen to your body and do what feels right for you. So we're either in a child's pose or a downward dog. Taking a few breaths. In the downward dog, you may just want to drop the heels from side to side there, getting a bit of movement through the side body and the lower back. See how that feels. It's also just a nice way to to kind of check in and compare right side, left side. A wee check in. Alrighty, we're going to come to centre, bend the knees, look forward, step walk or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale to a forward fold. And then roll it up. Circle the arms, palms together up at the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart centre. Release the hands and take a breath or two here just to observe how we're feeling. How's your back? How are the thighs, hips? And we'll go again. All right, we've got our wee half flows first. Connecting to the posture, mountain pose, to the asana. Feeling nice and comfortable and strong, grounded. Ready to go. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead. We've got option to side bend, back bend, or just stand and grow tall. Your next exhale will take you down to a forward fold, hinging at the hips. Lovely. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, chest open, trying to extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, roll up the spine, circle the arms, palms together up at the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart centre. Take a step back with the left foot and then make it a wee bit wider. So we've got a nice high lunge happening here. All right, are you in the mid part of the posture? Can we bring the weight onto the heels? Can we take the toes off the floor there? Just want to be in that midpoint of the posture. Okay, hands circle up. And we do our sways, following the hand back if it feels nice. Exhale and inhale. Inhales are up. Exhale, follow the hand back and down. Beautiful. Yup. Keeping our core gently active. Strengthening through the legs, the joints, the ankles. All right, next time we're going to come to the top. We'll do both hands at the same time. One hand goes forward and one hand goes back. 3, and then change direction with both hands. Good, good, good. And we finish at the top with the hands. We're going to place that back foot down, make sure our hips are facing the front and there's no tension in that knee there. Okay, if there's any tension in the knee, you can get a wee bend there, and we'll come to our warrior one. Sink down with the lower part of the body. Feel that you're really grounding down into this posture. Keeping a little bit of activation through our core. Staying nice and strong. Pushing into the heel, really stretching the back line of the leg. Both feet. Good. Let's open it up to our warrior 2. That's the foot, back foot opens up, that's us. Twist to the side, the torso, and then the hands come down to shoulder height. Generally we kind of start in this leaning forward, so just find that the shoulders come over the hips and we're in a nice central position. Back arm active, back arm strong, stretching back. Feeling strong. Push into both feet. Activate both thighs. Nice and strong through the core. Great. We'll take our peaceful warrior, back hand down, front hand, palm flips to sky. Inhale, stretch up, really engage the core here, and exhale, take it back. Back hand can rest in the thigh, the hip, or come across to the opposite waist. Enjoy that stretch through the right ribs, right side body. Beautiful. And release, coming up to the upright position. And then the hands come down to the floor. Going to lift that back heel up, closing the hips, so to speak, so the hips are facing the front. And we'll just take a wee stretch here. And then hands ground, plant them on the floor, and then the right foot comes back to plank. We'll do our 3 push-ups. Inhale, knees can be down. Exhale, we come to this angle here, and then we're pushing up again. Pushing up and down. Good, good, good. And we'll go all the way down. Alrighty, let's do our, I just totally forgot. Did we do cobra or did we just go straight into locust? We did cobra then locust, didn't we? Yeah, I was like, hang on, did it? We should have. In my head we did, but I was like, did we actually do it? That's where my head was at there. All right, engage the whole body here, whole body workout in this one. We'll do our cobras, lift up, then use the hands, lift a bit more, keep the core strong. Squeeze your core, squeeze the glutes, lift up the back and the chest, and then a little bit more, and then you come down. Beautiful. Yeah, I remember we did. I was still like, did we? Arms forward, elbows wide, hands on top of each other, and then forehead or the cheek to the hands. Give your hips a wee wiggle wiggle. Lovely, lovely. Preparing for the last posture here in the strengthening part of the class. Okay, arms by your side. Engage your core and glutes. First of all, we're lifting the arms and the chest. Make sure your spine's happy, your lower back's okay, and then lift the legs. And we come back down. Up and down, a few more. Good. So when we're in this up position, the belly's, your core is really engaged there. You're not kind of collapsing the belly down. Good. Alrighty, good, good. Nice. And last one, we're going to hold 3. 2. 1. That's how long my breaths are, so you just deal with it. Gonna have to deal with those long breaths. And release. Bring the hands down, hands forward, and you can just rest your cheek and your hand there. Take a wee break, wiggle the hips if it feels nice. Beautiful. Alrighty, folks. Then bring the hands back to under the shoulders, elbows are in, engage the core, lift the chest up. We're just going to come into a downward dog, nice and slowly, because we've just had the back quite extended quite a bit. So we want to come up nice and slowly. It's not exactly an opposite posture, but certainly a bit different. So let's be kind to our discs and our vertebrae and move slowly into this. You may want to do the heels from side to side again and just get some movement in your lower back and hips there. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor. We get 2 options. Option 1, knees down, feet to the side, hips down. And second option, look forward, take a little hop and cross your feet as you come forward. Lovely. Yeah, nice. Okay, from our seated position, I'm going to extend the legs. So this time the front stays the front. We're going to open the left leg to the side and the right foot is going to come in. We're going to stretch forward here rather than to the side. Okay, so think about your hips pushing back. You can bring your hands to the floor and just start to walk the hands forward to wherever's comfortable. Don't push past your range of motion, just movement, just find a nice comfortable spot. You can bring the elbows down, you can, if you're really low and you want some support, you can use a block like for your forehead, or maybe the arms, the forearms are on a block like this, or the hands are taking a bit of support. Yeah, there we go. All right, and as much as we can, we're just trying to think about relaxing in this posture. Just an inactive stretch. We're not using the legs, we're not using the back to get into the posture. Breathing and relaxing. See if we can soften any parts of the body that are feeling a bit tight. Big deep breaths, breathing it in, breathing it out. And gently, gently, gently come back up slowly, slowly. It's important we go slowly when we've been having deep, if we've been stretching deeply. Lovely. And we'll take our time to change the legs. Alrighty. So hands on the floor. Take a breath first, and then as you exhale, we can start to move into the posture that's most comfortable for us in this side. Take your time, use any supports that are needed. Relax your face, relax your neck and shoulders as much as you can. Maybe note how each side feels a bit different. Maybe one side feels a bit more comfortable than the other. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Use your breath. Stay with the posture. Stay with the sensations. Can you soften just a wee bit more? Is there any space there to soften through the inner right thigh, the lower back, and the hips? Gently, very, very, very slowly bring it back up. Take your time and bring the legs together. We shake, we rub, whatever they need there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alrighty. Alright, just let me twist before we come into relaxation. So starting from the Tadasana or staff pose, we're going to bend the right leg. If your foot's comfortable in the inside of the left leg and knee, totally cool. If you want to bring it over to the outside, you might just need to readjust the kind of butt cheeks a bit to get comfortable there. You can cross it over. Just be mindful of your knees. Yeah. Okay, so grabbing the right shin, let's just see if we can lift the chest up a bit more and stretch through the spine. Core engaged. Lovely. So we've got the right leg bent. We're going to take the right leg only with the left hand, if it's kind of here, or the left arm, the inner elbow, if it's a bit closer. The right hand stretches up to the sky and then opens to the right side. Now when we bring the right hand down to the floor, we're not bringing all the weight in it. It's really It's just there for a wee bit of support. All right, don't bring all the weight onto that right hand. You can look to the side or look over your right shoulder, whatever feels more comfortable. Think about the chest being open. Miles, we're twisting to the other, so the leg that's bent is the way that we're twisting. So we'll get the leg, that's the one, going up and over here. We go. Feel it through the lower back, the outer right hip. Don't put all that weight on, make sure you can just use that as just a bit of support. Grounding down through both feet, the heel of the left foot. And we'll gently release, release, release. Come back to centre. Give the legs a little stretch. And we'll bend the right leg again. This time we're going to keep it in the inside. And you can bring your fist down and give yourself a wee fist space between the knee and the ankle. We're either here just holding the leg, or we're going to come into a bind. So bring the torso to the inside of the right leg. The right hand's going to stretch forward and then bend round the back of the leg. I'll come this way, you can see me. So I'm in the inside, stretch forward and come back. And then the left hand and right hand are looking for each other. We can also use a strap here. And then what we're wanting to do is think about lifting up the chest and opening so that we're not in this like arched back. Yeah, good. Okay, so opening up and lifting up. Good, 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 good. Breathe. Open the chest. And we'll gently release. And any movement that you feel you want to do here, maybe just extend the hips a bit. I like this one. Hi. Okay, so we're going for our twist first. So left leg bends, foot's in the inside or the outside of the right knee. Left leg is bent, so we're going to twist to the left side. But first, just take hold of the left leg and get some length through your spine there. Then when we're ready, we take the left leg with the right arm or hand. Inhale the left hand up, open and down to the floor. Breathe. Chest open, shoulders back and down. Breathing in and out. Your hips and back will be thanking you today for sure. Gently, gently, gently release, come back to centre. If you want to stretch the leg a wee bit first, then the left foot is going to stay in the inside of the right knee this time, just a wee bit of space between them both. So the feet are hip width apart rather than trying to do this. It's a bit more impossible when the feet are together, the knees close. Okay, so left leg's bent, torso's coming to the inside, left shoulder's coming to the inside of the left knee. Left hand stretches forward, wraps behind. And then the right hand comes back, looking for a grab. If not, you can use the strap and then lifting the chest up. Stay active through the the right leg. It's not just kind of hanging there. We're strong there. Looking to the sides, looking to the back if it feels nice. Nice. And gently release, 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 nice and softly, nice and softly. Finding any movement that feels good. Maybe a wee window wiper. And it is time to relax. It's time for the sweet spot.